All systems go. Clear for liftoff.
What is going on, SHIPIT Nation YouTube station? We are back with another edition of the MLB Quick Hit video. It's your boy Ham. I'm recording this on Sunday night. Gonna air it out Monday before the slate. We got a monster slate over on DraftKings, 10 games. We got Coors Field on the slate. And FanDuel just dropping the ball. They're dropping the ball. They have a main slate, but it's super small. So we're gonna focus on the 10-gamer over here. On DraftKings, we're going to break it down the best we can. Pitchers, stacks, and some of my favorite one-offs like we do each and every Sunday, but I'm doing it today on Monday. It's a Labor Day. Happy Labor Day. Hopefully you had a great weekend. Hopefully you're staying safe. Hopefully you're spending time with some friends and family, eating some good food, watching some good football. My volunteers got it done. Do me a favor. Make sure you're hitting that like. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. We got about, 4.5, 5 days till the NFL season kicks off on Thursday Night Football. Then we got some Friday Night Football. Then my guys, Title, Hoop, and Tambo will get us cranking Sunday morning. Can't wait for that show. Hey, but no better time to get in here over at the Nation. Head on over to ShipItNation.com. We got you covered. Got the SHIPIT games, close to $80,000 in cash, prizes, you name it. We got it all. We're going to break it down. Let's get right into it. I got what do I have? 6 pitchers that I want to talk about today. And first up for me on my list, it's not a I'll say ace filled slate, if you will. But I think we got a couple diamonds in the roughs, a couple gems. And my SP1 is going to be Sonny Gray. Love Sonny Gray, not just because he's from the Nashville area, but he's been pretty good this season. A little up and down, a little more than I would have liked. Had 24 DraftKings points in his last game at home. Was cruising through like 6 innings. I think gave up a run in the 7th. Now he gets to take on this A's team who gets out of that Sacramento ballpark. I like taking Sonny at home. I like playing pitchers in this park. Sonny Gray would be my SP1 on the slate. Going to throw right around, I would say 85 to 90, 95 pitches. And this A's team striking out 23% versus righties over the last 30 days. Sonny Gray, $9,300 is my SP1. Right behind him is going to be the Miz. Jacob Mizorowski, I believe is how you pronounce his name. The Miz was balling last game, had one blip in the radar. I think it was a 3-run Jimmy Jack to, who was it? The catcher Moreno for the Diamondbacks. I think it was Moreno, but in any event, gave up 3 earned runs. Did throw 93 pitches, was encouraging. Once again, he was rocking and rolling. I think might have been perfect through 3 or 4, striking out oodles of folks. Then ran into a buzzsaw. I think it was in the 5th. But, hey, gets to take on this Phillies team. We know they have some big bats. But, hey, these Phillies playing late night into Sunday night. I just got an alert that Drake Baldwin went yard. So they'll be getting on a plane, getting into Milwaukee late, turning around and playing a early-ish game, right, earlier than normal, right? I think it's 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Like, they'll be taking the bump. But give me some Miz tomorrow. I think Miz gets 8+ strikeouts with ease, even though this Phillies team hasn't been striking out as much over the last 30 days versus righties. Next up for me would be my boy Brian Bayo. Bayo should be popular tonight, I would assume. Only $8,300. Gets to take on this Guardians team. And, man, this Guardians team, let's just be honest, let's not pull any punches, have been absolutely brutal over the last 30 days versus righties, striking out 25% of the time. They can't hit it out of the yard. Only 15 bombs and almost 700 plate appearances. An ISO below point below 0.1. Can't slug it. Can't get on base. Have a terrible average. You name it, they're bad. Bayo would be number 3 for me, and he's cheap at only $8,300. And then the last 3, let's lump these next 2: Hunter Green, Spencer Strider. I don't love Hunter Green. Just he's taking on this. 2 reasons. One, taking on this Toronto team that we know they don't like to strike out. And then secondly, they're in the Great American Small Park, and we know what happens there. We know there's bombs, fly balls that turn into home runs. $9,500, most expensive guy on the slate. Does Hunter Green have the ability to go out there and put up a 12-banger for K's? Yes, absolutely. I just don't think it's going to happen today. If you do, by all means, go for it. And then Spencer Strider, where has my guy Spencer Strider gone? Just doesn't have it this year, in my opinion, on top of the fact that he gets to take on the Chicago team. The one thing I would say about that, though, is, A, let's make sure we're checking the weather. If wind's blowing in, might be a little bit more. Cubs team hasn't been really bopping the ball. And then third, we always like picking on the team leaving Coors Field, first game out of Coors. So if you wanted to get some Spencer Strider, certainly don't hate that. So let's talk. Let's get into my last guy that I want to talk about. That's Luis Morales, $8,500. Has slowly but surely been getting a whole lot better, going from 11 to 19 to 22 to 31 DraftKings points over his last 4 games. Got up to 90 plus pitches last game. I think he's in a great spot, right? This Cardinals team has pretty much given up on the season. They started 4 dudes today I've never heard of. My one concern with him, when pitchers have a ceiling game and then go on the road for their next start, it always kind of makes me leery. Do I think he's a great play? Absolutely. If you're playing, I'd say 10-plus teams, I would have at least one Cardinals team for maybe every 10 that you're playing, because I do like them. That's kind of a low-owned stack. Also like Morales as well. I think he's a great spot tonight as well, or for tomorrow as well. Let's move on to some of my favorite stacks on the board. And we're going to Coors Field. We're going to take on my boy, former volunteer great Chase Dollander, who was pretty good last time out against Houston. But where do his struggles come? They come at home, rightfully so. Does he have K upside? Absolutely. But he's also in Coors Field. Giants are going to be popular. Once again, talking about how to play the slate. If you're doing a single entry, 3 entry, maybe fade them in single entry. Maybe you only put them in one team on your 3-man. Certainly think that's viable, especially with 19 other teams to choose from. But they are going to be popular, and they should put up quite a few runs. Number 2 for me would be the Brew Crew taking on Taijuan Walker, who's just not very good. Can't miss any bats. They'll leave him out there. They'll leave him out there to dry for sure. But the Brewers don't strike out. Been pretty good, obviously, all season long. They are my second favorite stack. Number 3 for me would be those aforementioned Braves. Like the Braves going into the Windy City to take on former country music singer great Colin Ray. Got absolutely beat up last game. Check that weather again and give me those Braves. They're my third-ranked favorite stack. Number 4 for me that would be the New York Metropolitans. They let me down big time yesterday. I want to get back up on the horse, get on those Mets. They're going into Detroit to take on the ageless wonder Charlie Morton. Has been up and down, more up recently than down. Down was more the beginning of the season when he was with I believe he was with Baltimore. But hey, I think these Mets can get to him, play the long ball with him, steal some bags as well. Mets would be number 4. The number 5 would be the White Sox for me. Don't hate this White Sox teams. We talk about it all the time. They've been getting a whole lot better. Bailey Ober in his last start out against the Blue Jays, got beat up against the Blue Jays, giving up 4 runs and 2 bombs, I think. So give me those White Sox. Chase Montgomery with another yard shot today. I think he's leading the major since the All-Star break or something. I saw flash across my phone today. And then my low-owned stack of the day would be the Cardinals that I talked about. I think for every 10 teams, you put them in one. And then my value stack would be the Astros taking on Kikuchi. The thing with the Astros, we know they're going to trot out, 7, maybe 8 righties. We know we got Yordong in there as well. Don't hate that, but give me some of those righties, power righties versus Kikuchi lefty-righty matchup. Moving on to some of my favorite hitters of the day. My favorite Brewer is going to be Mr. Yelly, Christian Yelich. Love him. Outfield eligibility, $4,900. Love him today. Favorite Red Sox would be Alex Bregman. Had him yesterday, kind of disappointed. $5,200, third base eligible. Like him a lot. Another guy that's making the list again today would be Carlos Correa, $4,300. He's also third base eligible, so you obviously have to pick between those two. And then Brandon Nimmo for the Mets, one of my favorite Mets, especially if he's batting third. Like that, batting third, $4,700. Outfield eligible. Then last but certainly not least, Mike Trout, $4,200. Hasn't had the best season. We all know that. But, hey, if I can get Michael Trout at $4,200 in the Angels. For the Angels, I'll certainly take it. That'll do it for me, your boy Ham. Once again, make sure you put your home run call in the chat below. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you back with some MLB shows Tuesday, Wednesday. Then we'll get into the MLB season or NFL season on Thursday, Friday. Me and my guy Nate's coming back on Friday for a show. That'll do it for me. Good luck today in your contest. Let's